Hi everybody, it's me Joyce and you're watching JoyceIRL. I just updated my iPhone with the new iOS 5 update and I had a little bit of a panic attack because I lost all my apps, or so I thought, because it restored my phone, and I went through this period of like sadness and then anger and then utter relief when I found them under the purchase tab in the App Store and I could just restore them. Oh, I'm so happy. It's really funny how all these apps that I've been attached to for so long can make me feel this way. I don't really know if that's a good thing, but what can I say? But on with the news. A bank robbery game coming out next week, a Men in Black video game, and something to give your console a little bit of personality. A game called Payday the Heist will be released on the PS3 next week. This game's been getting some hype, and I think it's because it focuses a lot on co-op. So you and 3 other players are going to be working together through 6 heist scenarios where basically you rob banks, meat markets, like other establishments, and it's an FPS, surprise, surprise, but it looks pretty damn cool, not gonna lie. In Payday the Heist, your environment is dynamic, so obviously that means you can interact with it, you can interact with the people around you, with your hostages, with people trying to stop you from succeeding, so this really adds to the replay value of the game. The behavior of your enemies, essentially the AI, is adaptive, so it's kind of like a fighting game where they can predict where you're gonna move, how you're gonna move, what you're gonna do next. So for 20 bucks for a game like this, it seems like a pretty good deal. This game comes out for the PC sometime this month, but for the PS3 it's gonna come out next week on the 18th, which, huge problem, is the same day that Batman Arkham City comes out. I don't know, I feel like this game is really gonna get buried down. So next year they're coming out with a new Men in Black movie. And to coincide with the release of the film, Activision is making a Men in Black video game. There isn't much detail about the game. Actually, Activision is being kind of vague about it, but what they did say is it's going to be action-packed. Obviously, you're going to be killing aliens and whatnot, but it's going to have lighthearted gameplay, and that's pretty much it. We don't know if it's going to follow the story of the movie or if it's going to have its own story to tell. All we know is it's going to be released next year. The first Men in Black movie was probably one of my favorites in my childhood. I had that movie on VHS. It was so good. I watched it all the time. And I was huge with astronomy when I was a kid. I loved learning about it. So when they referenced Orion's belt, you know, with the cat and the collar and the ball thing on the collar, I was really excited because I understood it. Ugh. It was so good. So good. And I'm back in 5th grade. Caliber 11 is a company that makes vaults for your consoles, and the themes are usually based off of popular games like Gears of War. Well, of course, with the advent of Battlefield 3, they've created Battlefield 3 themed vaults for your console. I was always a little skeptical about putting consoles in a case like this because obviously they overheat. Well, apparently Caliber 11's vaults are made to increase airflow and to keep your consoles cooler longer. Anyway, they've created this complete with a controller cradle, an LED lit claymore, and a decorative smoke grenade. What? This thing will be available for the PlayStation and the Xbox for around 90 bucks, I believe, and GameStop is having some sort of package deal for it as well. So if you want a fancy case for your console, just click on the link below so you can know where to get one. And by the way, I just want to clear up, this was not a sponsor. I just found it interesting. Okay, everybody, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. And for those of you who are wondering, I will be posting some Indiecade footage either today or tomorrow, but most likely tomorrow on Friday, so keep a lookout for that. Alright guys, thanks again, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye! Here come the Men in Black! My singing is atrocious.